Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Italy. And we start as Florence, and we're going for the Prince of Egypt achievement and, of course, the Arabian Coffee achievement, because waiting for Admin Tech 20 for the Prince of Egypt achievement was a bit boring to just sit around and wait for a bunch of years. We have to wait until, I don't know, 1660 or something for Admin Tech 20. So let's just do something cool meanwhile, which will be, well, also getting Arabian Coffee, which means forming Arabia, which means taking stuff from the Ottomans, meaning Halep. Aleppo is the one province we need over here for forming Arabia. We also need Baghdad, and while Baghdad is not an Ottoman province right now, if we're not quick enough, it might as well be, because I'm sure the Ottomans are going to declare war on QQ here. Last episode, which has been a while for me, I mean, it was published yesterday for you, but it's been a while for me since I recorded that. We won a war against the Ottomans. Unfortunately, we had to take land from them as a non-co-belligerent, so we couldn't take too much land. We couldn't get up to Halep, but we're going to make up for that with another war in about 15 years. We have a truce until 1616, yeah, exactly 15 years, pretty much. So the plan is for now to expand in Arabia and a bit in Africa and maybe even here, I guess that's also Arabia, until we can go to war with the Ottomans again and use these small wars to recover our manpower to be happy fighting the Ottomans again. We're also planning to ally Russia. And they would actually do that, even though they're allied to the Ottomans, they would do it if we were not allied to France at the moment. You see there, minus 50 for being allied to France. And since France has done nothing for us this whole campaign, I would much rather be allied to the Russians than to the French. So what I'm going to do is have this guy come back from Russia for now, because it's going to take a while for our diplomats to travel. And I'm going to tell France, I mean, I guess we might as well wait some, that's fine. I'm gonna tell France that we will no longer have an alliance there. And once that guy's back, we tell the Russians that we would like an alliance with them. We also need more claims. It is nice that Najd has a bunch of claims for us, our vassal here. We have cores on both Mushasha and on Hormuz, and we have claims on Davasir already. We do need claims on Ethiopia because, for one, we need this province in the fog here and Aden in order to form Arabia, but also because there is a bunch of coffee around here. And we, of course, need this coffee for the Arabian Coffee achievement. So going to Ethiopia is pretty much a no-brainer. Now, where did we leave our troops? You guys are kind of walking to Ottoman land. Why? Nobody knows. How about you don't? So it's just 4K that are locked in here, so these guys can be merged up. And I guess there is a reason to be in Ottoman land, and that reason would be rebel suppression. But we also want to immediately declare wars down here. So I think I'm gonna send this troop, give them my 5-star general here, or 3-star, 4600. Actually, maybe let's give them somebody with a lot of maneuver, like Augusto Colonna here. Is it you? It is you. I also don't want these guys to take attrition. What about you? Actually taking attrition, so we need to fix you as well. This is gonna be complicated. We only have 2 generals with any sort of maneuver, so you might as well take this guy. Who is it? The other Augusto Colonna, 4600 here. You're now on this army, and you can prepare for an immediate war with Mushasha. I think that's gonna be good. But if we do that, I'm gonna split you in half and have you take slightly different paths so we don't take that much attrition. You guys can also walk over here. I think I want to do 2 wars at once. One against Hormuz, one against Mushasha. Mushasha does not have any allies right now, neither does Hormuz. You guys, please walk home. No need to siege Constantinople anymore. You guys, are you needed here for any rebel suppression? No. So you guys might as well... we can't actually walk here because of the Ottomans having taken some land in between. I want you to use the transport fleet. That's my trading ships. Why is there a caravel in... This is an odd fleet. You want the transports to be separate. Yes, automatic transportation should be on. I want this guy to be protecting trade in... Oh yeah, heavy, never mind. Oh yes, I remember now we had the issue in this war that apparently galleys are really, really strong in the Mediterranean. I mean, that's not a big surprise in general, but it was surprising to me just how strong they are. And that's why I built a bunch of galleys here. Right. So let's collect all these up. I'm already doing that. Let's tell you guys to hang out somewhere. No, there's no place where you can actually hang out. So let's split you in half and have you already start transporting to... Oh no, Alexandria sounds fine. We also don't need all our forts up. Definitely not. Maybe we should cut down some forts. Which forts don't we need? I want to keep Napoli and Roma. I kind of want to keep Firenze just because I don't want my capital to be sniped. I don't think we need Mantua because Mantua is protected from all sides by forts. So let's just kill the fort in Mantua. Same goes for Parma, I think. Just no need to pay for them if we have them. And these ones I'm just going to turn off. Because we're not at war, but I'm going to keep them. And I think eventually I might even build a fort over here in Gürz for our next war against the Ottomans. I did say in one of the... Do we need Ferrara? Need, no, want, maybe. I'll keep it for now. I did say in one of the past episodes that Marsh was good to run for the attacker. That's not actually true. That's in Civ 6 where that's happening. In the Europa Universalis, Marsh is also a negative for the attacker. I want to keep these forts up here because of devastation and because of rebels. Do I get any rebels down here? Mecca, maybe eventually, hopefully not. Otherwise, no. So I definitely don't need both of these forts. Is anybody of you mountainous? Mecca is mountains and Yanbu is coastal deserts, so goodbye fort. Okay. Do we need Sinai up? No. Like that. And I want to keep Mecca up just because we're going to go to war down there and I don't want to have random armies roaming around my land. Okay, this war extortion is gonna go away, I'm sure. It's just left over from the war. We have a plutocratic coup ticking up, but it's at 20% and +1, so we don't have to deal with that right now. We can make states, but they're pretty bad. We are very close to admin cap. There's currently an institution, it's global trade, that we spawned in Genoa, but that hasn't spread to our country yet. And we have tons of well, we're way ahead of time in all the technologies, so there's no need to spend that. So I'm gonna do some development. And if I do development, I want to do it somewhere down here because these are Egyptian or soon to be Egyptian provinces. And I want Egyptian to be, well, foremost in my country for forming Egypt and Arabia too. I do already have the increased development edict up here. It is pretty expensive right now though. Although, I mean, Alexandria seems it's a very good province. Spices. Let's do some more development in Alexandria. Just a tiny bit. We are in a golden era, which we took for the war against the Ottoman. Which of course makes our development a bit cheaper, which is cool. Alright. People are moving. Getting there. Alliance in Russia in 8 days. And these guys are moving. I think we can unpause here. And speed up, because we could be speed 5 as long as we're not at war with the Ottoman. Lost trade protection. Why are you not moving? Oh, you are. Never mind. Rebels coming up in Mamlukian separatists. You are where? In Aswan, Tabuk, so it's probably in the south here. Yeah. Aswan at least is here. Where's Tabuk? Oh, here. Okay, I'm gonna have an army here. So I kind of want the chance to use an army down there. What are the other provinces? Rebels, 80%. Al-Karak, Arjun, Tabuk, and Aswan. Aswan is here, and the rest is over here. Al-Karak, Arjun, yeah. So these are all sort of handled by these armies and this army coming down. It would be unfortunate if they spawned in Aswan, but Aswan is 5 development. They're probably not going to spawn there. It's going to be fine. Just going to be fine. You guys are on the move. And you guys have met up, so you can merge. And you guys are starting to transport out of here. Good, good, good. And our diplomat is back. So Russia, would you be my friend? We have to wait until the 23rd of October, tomorrow. Sure. Confirm. And Russia is now in our alliance, and we have converted a province. Can we convert more provinces? Probably not, but let's see. 2 Egyptian, please. Oh, yes. Ooh, lots of provinces. That's a good way to spend our Diplo power. Converting Bedouin here is going to make our subject Najd unhappy, but I think we can deal with that. Because they are Bedouin culture, right? Yeah. It's gonna be fine. We have a free diplomat we wanted to build on Ethiopia. Builds my network, yes. You guys are already on your way to war. Good, good, good. Trade protection, doomsday on the Kolyma. It's not really relevant at all. You guys are walking. You guys... Oh, you guys are being... No, you're not being transported. Who are you? Who knows? An army. Oh, it's half the army. Let us split up so we don't take so much attrition. Right, right, right. Keep going, keep going. And what about this? What about our rivals? We can pick another rival, and that might as well be France right now, because we broke that alliance anyway. Let's have France rivaled. We cannot embargo them just yet, because we have a truce from ending the alliance. That's gonna be fine, and I think this stack can already go and eat Mushasha, right? 16 in front row, 10 cannons. I think that should be fine, and we have this backup if we need it. Mushasha, I want you to be dead. And I reconquer Hafar for my vassal. And the plan is really to get all the way over here so we can start claiming QQ and get Baghdad from QQ before the Ottomans do. That would be great. We are making money. We are fine in Republican tradition. All of this is good. Should I keep you guys around for those rebels? I think I should, but not in a province where you take attrition, so please be here. Just like that. No, I'm not going to take tick. And can I afford to already fight Hormuz with this small stack here? How much troops do you have, Hormuz? Military, armies, country... So again, Hormuz. I have 17,000 troops. It's a bit more than my 14 here. But, I mean, we have backup here. It's all gonna be good. Hormuz, I want Reconquest on that too. And you walk in. Are you mothballed by any chance? No. Fine. Do love taking mothballed forts. But you can't have everything. Oh, but this fort now is going to stop me from getting to grain. That's actually quite unfortunate. So let's go siege it. And... seize the wealth. I hate this event. But we're very high on Republican tradition. We're probably going to go strengthen government, so I'm just going to do this. Oh, we're actually going to fight your Sunni rebels? Oh well. Transports are happening, occupying things. Good, good, good. Do you have siege pips down? Oh, you have siege pips. Bunch of siege pips even. So why don't you... You're almost all cannons in this army. I did not notice that. To be a bit careful with that, because cannons really don't fight well if they don't have infantry in front of them. There's our disaster averted. That's nice. Won that battle, lost 56 guys and killed 8,000. Not the strongest of rebels. That gives us an indicator of how strong Hormuz is overall, and I think the answer is just not very strong. So let's just turn this into a proper siege stack. It is a level 2 fort, so you want 10 cannons, I believe. Yes, so let's do a reorganize. Give you the 10 cannons and 10 mercs. 10. And you guys can leave. If I had noticed that this fort... okay, that's fine. If I had noticed that this fort had stopped, would stop us from going through Mushasha, I would have moved my army through there first. But, oh well. I'm looking separatists very soon, yeah, we know. This stack, taking attrition is not good. I have so many troops. Let's have you split up to here and here. For less attrition and for backup purposes. Underhanded rogues. Sure. Question, do we want a third war? Also, do we need more claims? We are claiming Ethiopia. Who are you allied to? Ethiopia, you are allied to Alodia, Darfur, and Kaffa. So Alodia is here, and Darfur and Kaffa somewhere down here, I assume? Darfur? What? Darfur? No. So we don't know about it yet. And Kaffa, we also don't know about. Okay. I'm just gonna assume they're down here. Not that they really matter. They don't sound like particularly great nations. We do want to... Our best thing would be if Ethiopia took Yemen, because I really want to release Yemen, because Yemen has all these cores down here. Whoop. That would help us a lot. So if Ethiopia could take them so we can re-release them, oh, we'll do it. Either way. It's fine. Do I want to declare war on Davasir? You're allied to just Fars, which is these guys. I mean, I have tons of troops down here. Why not? Why not? But I was asking whether I want to build a spy network. The answer is, if I'm going to declare another war, I need my diplomat. So no. Oh, I have 12 troops here. Oh, you're just walking. Apparently we got access through the Ottomans. So you're no longer using boats. That's fine by me. Have these boats be somewhere more useful. Like here. I mean, yes, I could take troops, but nah, might as well walk. Let's keep going. Ottomans declared war in Kiev. Yeah. Ottomans going on a killing spree now. Taking back, well, not technically taking back, but basically taking back what we took from them. You guys have a general that is called Benedetto de Busca. So how about you are over here for another war? Let's just go wild on these wars. And yes, that's going to give us aggressive expansion, but I think it's just minus down here that we're going to aggressive spend upon, and the Ottomans. But we're going to declare war on the Ottomans anyway, and I think we're just going to eat all the minus before they can actually do anything with that aggressive expansion. Davasir, declare war. We have a reconquest or 2 conquests. It's probably better to do a reconquest. This would cost us slightly less diplo power, while this would probably give us slightly less aggressive expansion. But Alarit's probably a very small province. Yeah, just 5. I think we do conquest. And take Al-Yaman, Mananama. Sure. Fars, I don't really care about. Let's have another war. And for some reason, you guys are running away now. Silesia wants military access. Ottomans, do you have military access through me right now? We have your troops there anyway, so you're fine. I'll just give these people military access. Sure. They're just gonna die to the Ottomans anyway, unless they're strong allies anywhere? No. Kiev and Silesia, not a fair fight. Yes. People joining trade leagues. Do I look as if I care? Won the siege. Finally can actually move into the land that we want to move into. Interesting. We kind of want a fleet down here. And yeah, I think you guys can make it. If you hoof it over to here, do we have a shipyard somewhere? We have it in Alvaj. So I'm gonna send my fleet over to Alvaj. They will be very, very damaged if they even make it over here. So we are going to have to repair them before we do anything with them in this fight. In these fights, I guess. There are my separatists, and just as planned, my army is here to crush them. France cancelled military access. I crushed these rebels. Lost 4,000 troops. It's not nothing. Especially considering that we don't have a lot of manpower at the moment. That makes me think about my estates. We cannot milk the nobles right now, unfortunately. Tons of years left. We could take Diplo from the burghers, and I kind of want to. Even though we're gonna have to spend it on development again, but that's fine. Could we make them happy though? We would have to give them a ton of land. Have we given them the trade provinces down here yet? Burghers, yeah we have. And I assume you already have this, you do, and this you do. And all of these, burghers. No, Venice, you don't have Venice yet. How much would you gain if I gave you Venice? You would go to 70%, which is fine. Some happiness, which is, Actually, thinking about this, I am not going to milk them right now. They would lose 20 loyalty. And if the burghers are unhappy, then we are developing is 10% more expensive, and we basically lose all the military, all the power we gained from developing, from milking them. We'd lose to them just being disloyal. So this is the reason I want my fleet over here. We can't actually reach that Ottoman army. Ottoman, Mamluk, no, what are you? Hormuz. Fine, Hormuzian army. We have to be kind of wary of there being an army from Fars here, so let's move some more troops in as backup. Maybe even have you ready to jump in. We can detach a guy here. We do not have a general on this army, unfortunately. And all my generals are at war. 1, 2, 3, I guess you are not necessarily needed right now. I think my 18Ks can crush this one. Yeah. I hate fighting without a general. We're gonna take too many losses, but taking this potential stack wipe here is more important than anything else. Well, ooh, military reform. Occupations happening. France declaring war on people in the New World. So, we can gain 200 military power, 2 armed professionalism, 20 morale of armies for 10 years, which is great. Or go for Diplo and take this for navies, or do a mixed approach. I guess we're gonna strengthen government a bunch, so we don't overcap on our military power. And then we take the 200 military power, 2% professionalism, and bunch of army morale. And I guess do one more strength government, just because we're so close to the cap, and I am very, very likely to forget otherwise. So this is not going to be a stack wipe. Probably we have until the 7th. Oh, we might actually get the stack wipe. Never mind. You have to kill them before they can run. And that's the stack wipe. So that's good. This is also good. And that should be Davasir done, essentially. Are we at war with anybody else down here? Just Hormuz. Yeah. I'm in so many wars I don't even know. We need just the 5 cannons here. Do I have 5 cannons? I do. Let's shift consolidate. And let's give me 5 cannons. 5 I said. And 5 mercs. Just in case somebody comes jumping out of the woodwork. And we take all this. Okay. I won. Good. And I think I'm not going to send my diplomats doing other things because we are basically... I'm probably close to piecing out some people. Feels like it. Feels like these wars should be going very, very well. Very, very well. Yep. Occupation. Having boats here would be so nice. This is no man's land, so actually wasteland, so we can't walk in there, so you might as well join your friends here. No, here is it. Like that. I took this back for Najd. Kinda don't need this stack anymore. I don't think we need another stack fighting. So do we have more rebels coming up anywhere? Yes. So how about you guys stand in Damascus? Oh, more of those occupations for me. Do this. And we're currently losing manpower. I mean, we are fighting 3 wars, and I'm not particularly great at avoiding attrition here. So I guess it's to be expected, but let's try to minimize that anyway. I assume these Mamluks are gonna come off the island once my troops are away a bit. Yeah, people embracing global trade. I also want to do that. Maybe this is not a thing I want to do. Basra under my control. So we're getting into, I believe, Iraq right here. Not that Iraq exists, but what's modern day Iraq? I don't know why I clicked to go to Brabant. Don't really care. We have tons of money. Do we want to build more ships? Yes and no. And I guess I'm gonna build like 5 more, 10 more lights. And I'm also gonna build a bunch more galleys because my galleys will be good in the next Ottoman War. And I'm not gonna care about the building time because they will be done before the Ottoman War anyway, and we don't need them earlier than that. So let's just build a bunch more galleys. I never want to be afraid of an Ottoman navy again. Okay, maybe that's enough. Feels like that's enough. Oops, let's not go over our force limit. Let's go like this. And we still have tons of money, so we might as well build some buildings. How about churches? Yes. And workshops? Yes. And marketplaces? Nope. I am interested in more regimental camps, though. And I'll tell you why in a second. Oh, that's our money. Next age, and our age is ending soon. Next age, there's going to be an ability called Potential for a Large Army, but we need 200 force limit to get to the splendor that we need. And we don't have 200 force limit right now, and we also don't fulfill many of the other things in that age. So if we want to get any splendor, and we do, there have some very good ideas in there. They're not called ideas, whatever they're called. If we want to get any of these age abilities, gain corruption, we need to find a way to do that. Okay, no movement allowed here. And the way to do that is, I think, to get the potential for the large army. We are taking random attrition because we're walking through Ottoman troops. Not the best. And Aragon, whatever. What are our diplomats doing? Spy network, yes, improving with you. It's nice, especially since once we're going to convert you, you're going to be unhappy. Not convert you, but convert the other land over here. The Bedouin culture. Bedouin, I don't know. Rivals. Who else is in the war with Davasir? Fars, okay. So we're not going to piece out Davasir yet. So I might as well make use of that diplomat for a bit. Do I need to improve with Russia? They like me enough, I think, for now. I'm improving with my vassals. How does Provence like me? They love me. I'm building spy network on Ethiopia. I'm gonna be at war with Alodia anyway. Do I want claims there? I guess on the 16th development province. That's I already have a claim there. So until when? Until 13. So it's fine. So don't need to build there. We could already start building on QQ actually, because once we peace out Mushasha, we are going to want to declare war on QQ as soon as possible. No, not improve relations. Pretty much the opposite of improved relations. Telling them I want their land. I'm still very close to cap here, so let's strengthen government one. When's our next election? Oh, very soon. So yes, strengthen government so we can re-elect our ruler, whoever that is. 5-5. Oh, he's very old though, but he's great. If he doesn't die, I think I'm re-electing him. Won the siege. And that puts you guys to very unhappy. And you guys can... This is Wasteland, right? Yes. I'm still waiting for these Hormuzians to get off there, and then I have to run in. So maybe I keep these troops in Maskalat and have you do the overtaking here. I don't think I have to be afraid from troops from the south, because we just at war with Hormuz and Davasir here, and they're both dead. Oh, well, the Hormuzian troops are here. How is my navy doing? Taking attrition, of course, but... You're fine. Still have 70% and we're basically halfway around. That's fine. The Navy's gonna make it. I wish we had the Suez Canal. But it's a bit early for that. So we're done here. And unfortunately we have to get Fars out of the war before we can peace out Davasir. And I of course have no diplomats, but it's unlikely that I can already peace them out. But we're gonna see about that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching and see you guys next time.